Living Boys, as you probably heard, Briar's passive is getting another nerf from 7 stacks to 5. And a lot of people are really stressed out about it with 3 main questions, so allow me to address them for you now. As per usual, whenever Briar gets a big change on a patch, I have red on PB, so what you're watching now is my last stream from yesterday, in which I was testing the jungle clears, and here's basically what we found. The slowest variation of the clear that we lost is 2 to 3 seconds, depending on jungle pet RNG, and that's with you doing attack speed shard rather, with red start, with flat health. You know, 3 seconds can be a lot, but as you can see, we have same, give or take 1 second, and 1 second slower. So overall, is our jungle clear much worse? No, it's almost exactly the same. Why is this? It's because you weren't utilizing the passive as much as you think you were, because a lot of the times you were using W, full killing something, using E, using Q, and then you were overkilling things by a ton. This is just another version of that, so your jungle clear is just fine. Now, the second thing people are super worried about is how does this affect lane Briar? Are they just trying to kill lane Briar? And I would actually completely disagree with that. Passive stacks was the thing allowing Briar to exist. A lot of the times that people are talking about passive stack, they're talking about, well, that was our only sustain, and which I would say, sure, it definitely does play a part in your sustain, but I would say you should be looking for more opportunities to W2 the wave and then buffer E while you're holding a freeze. There's so many ways to find those timers and kind of manipulate enemy team to get out of your way to allow you to get some sustain. So I don't think a lot of trades in top lane were going past 7 stack. The way that I see it, and most of you probably agree, is that if you were hitting someone more than 7 times as Briar, you were already going to whoop that ass, gonna keep it honest. And if you're doing fast combo short trades, it's, you know, W, Q, auto, W2, auto attack, and then E or something like that, right? So like at most you were getting 6, and that implies that you greeted the extra auto. Most of the time you were actually getting 5, which would be exactly this. So I don't think it really affects lane Briar as much as people think. I think a better way to address that is, like, again, if you want to talk about like lane Briar is weak, and anything that even marginally affects that sucks, because I really like lane Briar and I want lane Briar to be good, I would agree with you on that. But I don't think passive is the thing that is making it, you know, so insanely playable or unplayable. I just don't think that's true. And the third thing is Collector dead? And a lot of people are worried about, is Collector dead? It's my favorite item. I build it on Bruiser, I build it on Lethality, I just love it for crit, whatever it is. Guys, you do not realize you are thinking about the worst case too much. You were overkilling people so much. You were straight up dealing so much damage, and you really have to think about, like, how many times did Collector proc on someone when it was the last tick, right? Because if Collector procs on like the first couple ticks of bleed, then you were still going to kill that person even if bleed's doing a little bit less because of less stacks, because it's just going to continue the duration, right? So yeah, it always sucks when people get away, man, but no, Collector is the exact same strength. You were buying it for the execute, which is true, but like, I mean, at that point, man, just get mad at not getting a crit, you know? Oh, I did my combo with Halo Blades and Q and I didn't get a crit. If I crit there, I would have killed, you know? So no, you're overkilling a lot of things and you don't realize that. These passive stacks will not affect you as much as you think they will. Collector is still insanely good, so continue to buy it, and we're going to be just fine. Again, man, we were the best champion in the game. If you looked at stat websites, you did all ranks, Briar was the best champion in the game. Our ban rate was going up, right? We weren't getting to play her as much. She was actually just too good. We needed to take the nerf, man. So it is what it is. Maybe you won't see it that way, but I myself prioritize. I would rather play Briar in a weaker state, but play her every game, than I would rather, you know, not get her, and then when I do get her, it is, whoa, 2 Logans. You know, like a stronger version, right? So yeah, I'd rather just play Briar more, even if she is slightly weaker. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to give you a full game here. It is an awesome one to enjoy. Thank you so much. Peace. All right, now we're in game. I'm going to just give you guys a game, and right now we have Detention on our team. I feel like Detention was like really big as a content creator, and then kind of, I mean, I'm not going to speak for them, but it seems like they peaked around the Dante's Brazil era, which was like, honestly, that was when a lot of people were watching League content. People were really sold on that, so it's kind of badass, man. It's nice to see him. Again, I don't really get too big into like streamer culture. I don't really watch a lot of streams myself. I mostly like I make Briar content, and then I think about the next Briar content, and then I think more about it, and then I see what other champs are doing and how Briar can utilize that. So I don't do too much, but as you can see, we're doing a Raptor start here. I'm just trying to be super strong in this lobby. It's about like 150 LP or something like that. So, you know, I want to be able to carry these games. Oh my god, come on. Talk to me. But yeah, I just want to be super strong here. Raptor start makes you the strongest. As long as you're disciplined with getting this crab, then going back to your Raptor Scrugs. If you do that just like that, you won't have many struggles. The biggest problem that you'll have is when you go to this crab, you realize that there's a bot gank, and then you take that bot gank, it takes forever. Enemy jungler path top, and he takes your Raptors. That can be so frustrating. So you have to be super disciplined. Like, if you have to know that when I step bot lane, I get that 300 gold, okay? And because of that 300 gold, I can accept the loss of my Raptors. Best case scenario, you don't lose anything. But, you know, sometimes that's out of your control. Smiting the blue just to pull it closer to me again. Movement that I don't have to do that this blue can is good. We're going to wrap this clear up again. 318 is what Raptor's at. So we're about a second late, maybe. Maybe a little less, but that's okay. Azir, when I go to gank him, the only thing I'm worried about is where his soldier goes, because that's where he's going to dash to. Doesn't really look like there's much of a dive here because they do have double summoner. He's stepping up. I can definitely make that if we want to. See how good it looks. Yeah. Just got the crab. Had to confirm that. I can make it in time. Trust me. Oh my god. Life is so unending depression, though. Did you see that W2 not hit? Alright, we got a barrier, I guess. Dude! My life, man. I don't think she wants help on that wave. I'm blocking the right side here. And, she's going to get all of that by herself and be up because of it. So this is one of those times, again, people, like, you have to take a stance on... Please recall! You have to take a... Oh, he's going for the play, I see. You have to take a stance on what the correct play is there. So obviously, I myself knew that, you know, through my lens of how I learned this game, that he could push that wave in uncontested, get more solo EXP, get more farm, and doesn't need me to do it, while also giving me an advantage, right? Because I'm now at my camps, not risking that. So, you know, again, I took a stance on what that meant, and, you know, obviously made my play. And again, that's, you know, that was a chance to learn where, like, maybe, you know, he dies there. And I'm like, all right, maybe they did have a little bit too much health for that play. And then I learned something from it. What are we doing here? How can I get to this gank? Looks like if I go here, I can try. It's going to be really tough, actually. I'd likely die for this play. But it might be worth it if I can get away. Let's see if I can. I feel like I have the damage there. Let's do it. Send it. Nice. Can I get away? Corner. Nice. Oh, wait. It's a heist, man. It's a heist. It's a heist. Will this guy follow me is the question. Because he might go to deny me at my wolves. Because, right, I'm Briar with 95 health. I can farm here. It's... Can I not get killed here? Right? Early W2. Then your damage and bleed procs will get you set up. And you'll start gaining health. You could WW2 this if you wanted to, but I actually more so want to recall after Gromp. So we're doing good. A little bit of synergy there, a little bit of synergy. I don't know if Detention wants me to say this or not, but they said it on stream, so they're probably okay with it. But Detention apparently has a family member that mains Briar. And so that was our initial connection here. This dragon is pretty awful. I'm happy to try and do it with my boys here as just kind of a cheese play. Yeah, I'm going to leave on that, I think. I got too much money, brother. And, like, right there, again, like, you know, taking a stance on it. That's all what jungle is about. So, I myself, I was like, this is a bad play. I'm going to step up a little bit to make my team know, like, you know, hey, I'm willing to sacrifice my plan a little bit to try and bring yours to life. But there's cost and there's risk to it and all those things, right? So the moment that there was a ward, that meant that the odds of that play going well is so astronomically low. and then we pull off of it immediately. But again, Echo and I are both pathing down here, so wherever I am is where he should be. That's like the easy way to see it. Krug's his Grump, my Raptors his Wolves, and stuff like that doesn't really change, guys. It's good for you to be able to notice it, for sure. Did it go to Crab or stand at... Think we really have a kill here, bro? I don't think we do. I'm gonna get walled and life will be upsetting, but we'll try. We'll buffer E when I can. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Run! I can make it to Vid. Where's his ult? No. He goes back. Alright. That was not good. That was not good. To be fair, like, you know, I don't know, man. It's like a cheese play to try and go for that. I know I'm going to get walled into turret, and then I'm going to have to run out of it, so I'm going to be pretty useless. We will get, you know, Azir's ult and pressure him a little bit, but their team was kind of ready for that fight. And more so, right, like when I'm on Raptors, Echo is here. So, yeah, so here's what you do, right? You just got to do that. You see how annoying this guy is, man? You think I'm going to let that annoy me for the rest of the game? Come on, man. What year is it? But yeah, no, it's, you know, I don't know. We knew that we were kind of taking the rougher end of that one there. But I had high hopes, right? Like, if someone's paying for a gank, especially someone that you know is pretty certified at the game, maybe they know something I don't about Mel. So I was okay with that. My bot lane does really want to stack dragons really hard. I guess he wants that because he's Fiddlesticks, and Fiddlesticks loves team fights. But I'm okay with that. We're going to ping this guy off. They have support roam on top side, so they do get grubs. We can pivot and check his bot side a little bit if we think that it'll be up. I wish I had checked to see if he had red buff, because then I could really tell if that was happening or not. Good. There's Scryer here? No. Okay, so they know I did dragon. And they also know that I hopped that wall. So you can see Karma's beelining to ruin my day. Yep, they are very aware of what I'm doing. Nice, they're pivoting away. That mostly means that Echo's going for my top side here. I don't have Q to force myself to hit, but I think I can just book this. Okay, they're banging. Level 8 here. Sorry, I'm not able to move my camera too much in that situation because I really don't want to mess up. Again, moving your camera can often like mess up your own cursor, right? So you have to be, you know, pretty aware that, you know, if I were to move my camera, I might miss a click, and then, I said not miss a clip, man. Maybe that too, to be honest. But again, he's obviously taking on my top side. You know that when Riven steps up like that, that is obviously what they're going for. We get that kill. Check the wave. The wave's actually good for us because they have more health. Theirs are going to outfight ours, so we want to leave that wave for my mid laner. And right now, you're actually seeing a masterclass. Let's go. Good shit. Right now, you're actually seeing me just go super farm maxing. Because there is no, you know, neutral that I have to play for right now, I can actually just sit here and farm. Plus, my waves are in a way that, like, you know, there's no ganks, really. Like, maybe bot lane here in a second, but right mid and top aren't even there, so I have nowhere to really be. If this ult were to hit, it would be good. I do want to recall, but... Let's see, the moment that he uses fear, we're good. Good. End it. Smite. Make sure I get my thing. Blam. WW2. Bang. And now we want to recall. This recall always feels so good because this is a recall of a 20-second walk and... Yeah, you're crazy. A 20-second walk of my flash and my ultimate just ticking. You know, I recall, I do a walk, I do all of this stuff. And my timers are just ticking. Like, you always want to recall when everything's on cooldown. Like, the best time to do it. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. These mid laners are scrapping. I don't know what's going on. Bess is also scrapping. I mean, he's gonna fly under turret, right? And under. I could go to his wolves here because they're likely up, but it's probably a little bit better to just play for his camps. So I'm gonna hit this Scryer to see if Echo's going for Mel right now. Is not. Make sure that we get the icon reset. It's either your Krugs or his Raptors. Depending on how greedy of a player you are, you decide which camp that you want. Obviously, I'm going to go for his Raptors here. Despite not having... He has support walk and mid walk here. So if I show an award, I'm truly cooked. But talk to me about the greed. I'm actually going to hit this Rose to Titanic, pull the camp towards me. Do a fast combo with E here. Auto. Oh my god, hey, that's part of the risk, man. I even tried to smite, I was just out of range. They're trying to pull 3 here really hard. I have no E, so I don't want to W over a wall. Shit like that happens, man. Ain't nothing to it. Okay. Now it's mostly just like prepping Dragon and setting that up. So I'm going to go for this Crab, and then I'm going to hit my bot side again. And then we're going to hope that we can set this up. Play Drake with R. I do agree with that. Live. They obviously know I'm here. Now that Hawkshot hit, they might go for a 4-man invade on me. We have this Dingus kind of a bit far here. They're definitely stepping up around here. I might try and greed in with my sweeper. I'm not going to go anytime sooner than that. They did ward this. You can check this bush over the wall. Yep. Need to run. This doesn't look like I die immediately. I might have a little cook here. Oh my god, it's a cook! Come on. You see that defensive play, man? Do you see that defensive play? And like a lot of people are like, my teams would have never walked for that. Dude, my teams were late as hell, man. We just played it really well and we got a really good E. And it all worked out. And that's likely the nail in the coffin for this game. They're probably going to start giving up around this, but we're in just such a great state because of that. As you can see, we just killed all of them. We're crashing waves onto the turrets, so like 150 gold on both sides here, and experience that they're just flat out not getting. And the way that the map is set up now is just so insanely good for us because we just got Dragon for free. If they pull the bot side, then we go top side for a rift. Like, that's all we care about, right? I do want to get my item before I go back. This guy's not even going top side yet, right? Like, he needs to be top right now to trade Rift Herald. My timer does suck, right? Because I'm now going for a Raptor camp and then recalling. But, you know, Black Cleaver's such a good item. You can likely get away with it. And, you know, that might change. Like, I might have taken the recall if they went up to try and set that fight up, or I might have, you know, one recall, grabbed whatever I could, and then played for the fight. But greeting this is very strong here. And some people are like, dude, but they have no armor. The best item for Briar in the game. Who cares? So we are good. Now I'm just greeting my red buff as I wait for my team to converge here at this Rift Herald. You could throw the pink ward in there just to make sure that they're not like on it already. But likely you weren't going to play for it like that either way. Your team is just late. That's okay. We do get the crab. Again, like that's one of those times where, you know, I tell you guys, like, if my team isn't there for an objective and enemy team is, I'm just not going to it. It is literally that simple. I feel like he actually didn't get over the wall in the time that we thought. Oh, he hopped the wall. Did he get hit? No, he didn't get hit. I mean, we just point and click this guy to death. Fiddlesticks walks up Qs. That's what we do. I show because it's funny. Oh my god. What the hell? We didn't have to do this. Hopefully we feel better about it. There's a slow, so now we start catching up. This is one of the times I think you should Q to something allied and then W to get yourself close enough. And there it is. They were looking for a rift play on bot side after killing Mel here. Their bot lane stepped up but didn't really get too much. He's going to drift the rift. I think we go straight through here. Right, like we can't get down there and defend that turret in time, but we can force them to walk to mid tier 2. So like again, you know, the odds of him getting that tier 2 isn't 100%. But if we step up here, we can get our own tier 2. Oh, he's staying for it. Good for him. That's just one of those times, right? Like, your teammate dies, sometimes you're going to take an L for that. We should also be taking top turret, too. Bessa must have a huge recall. I'm going to check that out. Maybe it changes his strength. Oh, pickaxe. I wouldn't say it's very huge, and pushing top is likely better, but that's okay. He did end up getting the turret. You see 3 and 1, so you know only Riven is walking here. Which, Riven, I think, would beat me in 1v1 here. She's, like, close to 2 items and has boots. They're actually a little late. I still crashed the wave. AD, AP, AP, AD, so it's pretty split down the middle. In that case, you just go play the steel caps. That's what Briar likes better. That wasn't our best mid-game macro. That was pretty messed up of me. Yeah, the Riven bought too much time, and it kind of like scuffed our whole idea of what to do next, but that's okay. You're gonna fuck up sometimes, okay? Just try and get back to normal. Like, the moment that you realize, like, damn, that macro is kind of bad. Just try and get back to normal. What is normal? It's recalling, doing your camps in a line, and going right back to it. As you can see, that's exactly what we're doing. Even with my mouse messing up. We're sending it straight through. Kill that camp. Again, I'm playing for this dragon here. In the situation that both teams are alive and you have to team fight over objective, team fight over dragon, because it's better to lose a dragon and retry for Otacon than it is to lose Otacon and then retry for drag, because obviously Otacon's huge for team fighting. That was a really good kill. Obviously he's going to TP in. I don't know if he ulted or not. But if he had, then he's going to TP in with no ult. That's a cannon minion. And Bess is saying that this guy has Ignite and I have TP, and I will be there, so that's good. We're going to try and immediate start this then. Since my boy already knows his job, you can pretty much have a good feeling about that. Our support did take a really late recall, but I think we have such good positional advantage given the no Azir thing. We don't really need to pull out in this moment here yet. We can take the early damage to start pressuring, and then we pull out. There we go. See, now we're starting to bait the blue trinkets. I'm just going to go for a quick burst on this. There's no way to outsmite Logan Jungle there. Big MF ult. I'm going to shoot ult straight down the middle and miss everyone intentionally so that I can scare them away to get Otacon. Yeah, but let me just tell you guys, never shoot your ult through terrain. It's like the biggest noob mistake. And sometimes you gotta ask yourself, like, why you do certain things. Like, right there, I was like, there's no shot it doesn't just hit someone before they get there. But reality is that, like, why would you even shoot it like that in the first place? You have no reason to. So, it's literally just getting a little bit lazy. I think this guy's just dead, guys. I don't think we have to run away from him. I want to immediately Q here so I can break up his combo. As you can see, he's like trying to look for, you know, Q1, 2, and then dash back 3. So if you can break up their combo, you definitely like mess with their head a little bit. Because the fight stops going the way that they're used to, and now you introduce this new fight to them that's like, hey, how does this fight look when I get Briar Q'd halfway through? It's like, well, I've never been here before. I don't know if I need to walk back or forward. And the uncertainty can definitely mess people up. Yeah, I mean, right there we got third dragon, and we got Otacon. Too easy. I'm going to try and get closer to this guy and then shoot it. Bang. We're going to see just how far this guy can run. You need to run, brother. I'm going to try and block his E. I blocked it. Oh, no. Please stop. I need to be near my team here, but I might just hit a little greed full clear. Who's with me? Who's with me, man? I just want a side lane. I can do whatever I want. Live. Live. Oh! Did Riven flash Q3 and mess up her Q3? I think I saw that. Talk about a... Look, you see everyone dying around me? Cue the payphone! Because, yeah, I'm going. You guys keep doing your thing, man. Throw the game if you want to. I believe in myself that I don't need to ping them away from plays like this right now because I think I'll carry this game no matter what. Like, if everyone starts trolling, I think I'm strong enough at this point to carry this one from this game state. If worst comes to worst, which I doubt it will. Nice. You could recall for components here. I don't hate it. I think it's better to greed 500 more gold and then add that 500 while denying Echo. And then maybe getting that Sundered Sky. Buffer just in case he hopped over the wall. If he stuns me, I'll stun him. He's going to realize that he can't do this. He's going to start going for his wolves, I assume. They are running. Ah, I got it that time, though. Chill. Yeah, we're pretty chill. We don't even have to fight this. I mean, like, we can if you guys really want to like that, but there's actually no reason. We are more than chill. Does this aggro? I think it does. Oh, wow. All I need is 100 gold. I'm going to try and snag this cannon here, but they are making sure I can't. That's alright. Echo Q is really fun. I'm going to try and look for some words here to get some money. Uh, 20 gold. I can actually wait for that, so. We're definitely good on that end. We definitely want them to back. We don't want them to die and give Baron, but people are going to do what they're going to do. Third item achieved. Echo's actually on third item too. I really don't know how he's even close. I guess he got shut down somewhere, but. Cook up. Cook up. Alright. I mean, 3 for 4. Really not too much for me to do other than just go to Dragon here, right? Like, you're not going to solo Baron despite being able to. So yeah, you just prep your Dragon here. You have 25. I can. You can. I'm saying that because he's dead while it spawns. Trust. No, Ambassador. There we go. My mid laner wanted blue buff on spawn, so as you can see, they have blue buff. If you wait for them to spawn past 25 minutes, that's what it'll look like. They don't trust me, man. Why does no one trust me? I'm on my literal best champ. No one trusts me, bro. You don't think I know that? Come on, man. You don't think my E's on cooldown when you see me doing a little bit of trolling? But nice, we got Dragon Soul. Hashtag good jungling be like. And now we have Baron, and then we end. Better to go through top lane here, so you'll see that's where we're going to group up. Because that's where the turrets are, right? Like, we don't need... We can walk to this inhibit anytime that we're in their base, so make sure that you have every avenue of exit through their base. This shit is way too far gone. I don't know why you guys are stepping up here. I'm just going to send it, to be honest. Fuck. Never shoot through terrain, man. My god, wait. There's a turret there. Ow, this shit hurts, bro. Thank you. We back. Oh, +1. Am I most farm in the game? 240? That's good jungling right there, baby. Dude, I'm almost 10 CS a minute with every neutral almost, except for grubs, right? Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Get in the wall. Oh man, this shit hurts. You gonna try and shoot me, I assume? You got it, bro. Why are you so mad, bro? What are you so mad about, man? I got him into the wall. That's why we should have went topside, man. We would have gotten those turrets. Whoops. Sorry, team. He was a yapping, man. I can get juice, though. You guys want me to try and build, like, Infinity Edge for my Sundered Sky? Be honest. Alright, I'll give a little... Wait, now. I'll get a little Infinity Edging here. This is going to be sweet. Bow, bow, bow. Riven just got 1k gold, though. That is not good. Man. I said it was carryable. Did I mean it, though? I might have. Level 18 is sweet. I'm tanky as hell. We should most definitely be topside here. This is just poor macro right here. That's okay. I still have Baron buff, so that's going to do a lot of the work that we want done anyway. Bang! Again, I could scout and ult, but I'm really waiting till the fight's more started. Like, right now it's still poke, because people aren't, like, within death territory for others to step up. So, good little side lane action here. We're going to keep chunking this turret with the last bit of my Baron buff. If I'm the only one to do the right play, it doesn't matter, man. It's alright. Doing alright, team. Use my function keys. Like, right there, right? That's a fight start. I'm going to set up everything. I fly in. It does suck that I don't have my Q, but I think I'll be alright. Yeah, nice. That wave crash, it did. It hit for free. G, motherfucking G. Make sure I get this cannon. If we had something enemy nearby, I could... Oh, wait. Azir? No Nexus Bite. But we do get the last one. There you go, GG. So, yeah, Briar's alright, man. Hopefully the intro is it, but there's a good game for you. Just a cute little jungle diff. Again, that's not on the passive patch. Although there's going to be, like, one commenter, dude, you should have done it on PBE. Yeah, I waited an hour and 30 minutes for a queue, didn't get one, so I think we'll all be just okay with this. May I honor my team, please? At least this time it wasn't OBS crashing, for those who know. Or 6-7 or something. My bad. I'm so sorry. I just did that to you guys at 3 p.m. Yeah, to be honest, I think my team played like shit, so I wasn't going to honor them anyway, you know what I'm saying? I want to look at my numbers, though. Be so serious. I'm tweaking out. I'm about to start tweaking, bro. It's all good. I'll relog in. We can check the numbers. So what do we talk about in the meantime? Yeah, Briar is fine. I am back from LTA finals. I had an amazing trip, not going to lie. The video for that, right, because I did IRL stuff of it, will probably be out like next week, because right, like Willie has to get everything that he recorded, cut out the shit that he knows is nothing, and then send it to me. Then I have to get it, compile it, voiceover. So it's a lot, you know. If we were sitting there doing it 24/7, we might have it done, but ain't no one doing all that, especially after it. Check the damage. None. Damage taken, though. Talk to me. Runes. Super good. Nice. Thank you for watching.